There we go. Okay. That gives me deselect all. There we go. That's one link. Two links. Make sure those were sent out properly. Okay. And lastly, okay. I'm pretty sure I just hit every note I needed to. I think. Pretty sure I put this up everywhere I need to put it up now. What to say? Right. There's only a couple notes to make for this particular stream. One, again, this stream exists because I thought I could make it to the point where the game would overlap last night, and it didn't. Yeah. I need to keep in mind the tablet just made a sound. I need to make sure to pop its sound down so that doesn't pop on the stream. What was I gonna say? Right. Yeah, I need to yeah, at a certain point in this stream, I'll have to stop. Not even really stop. I'll just need to, words. I'll need to, go downstairs, grab the new laptop charger as soon as it arrives, so that, I'll be able to, get the computer slowly restarted on its fucking, you know, powering up process, because again, the laptop charger exploded last night. Yeah, I think, that'll be the best way to handle things. So I'll have to stop briefly to go get the charger, open the charger, plug the charger in, and then let it sort of power up, and then I'll be able to actually work with whatever I need to work with it later on. As far as other stuff to get through, what would have been... Yeah, so we're gonna go as far as we can. I'm not worried about, I already told everybody, all my pals, where I'd be. I told them on Sunday in the group chat that I wouldn't be around until, that I would try to get this stuff done well enough to be ready to chat by Wednesday. So everybody knows what I'm going to be doing on that front and what things are out there. So yeah, no need to fret too much about that. I have no idea. I mean, Jesus, it's not looking like I'm going to be actually able to do a whole lot even by then at this point, because like life keeps attacking me, but like with this laptop stuff, and I mean this game seems to want to take its sweet ass time to get to where it wants to be, but you know, it do what it do. So anyway, all right, yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. Oh right, my wallet is down here because where was it? Right, yeah, I was on call with Best Buy support all morning, got a refund on a package that Canada Post lost, so that's good. Alright. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be monitoring my email. Not my email, my tracking thing. Which, actually, now that I think about it, Amazon has a up-to-date package tracker thing. I wonder if that's bothered to give any details about that. Weird, it's not actually bothering to do that here. Yeah, it says I'm running by 2:15 to 5:15. That blows. It's probably going to be on the later end of that spectrum. Oh boy, fine. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, let's get back to the journey. And hopefully, dear God, hopefully, that's another thing, I didn't even think about that. I can't even really stop the stream until I have my laptop back. So, fuck. Because that's when I can start doing catch-up stuff. Because, like, I missed a bunch of shit while I was gone. And then I can get back to everybody. Again, I already told them on Saturday that I wasn't expecting to be back until I told them I would try my best to make the state of play work. So I'd hope to be back around Wednesday. It's looking more likely that I'll be back on Wednesday for the state of play, and then I'll be bouncing back out at this rate because this shit is just kicking my ass. But oh well. It's alright. Doing the best I can. Just like Ichi. Alright. We were about to get a smoothie, I believe.
Aloha!
Sandwiches are still available.
Thank you!
Oh, right, I didn't actually do a sound check. We'll do that real quick. That open. Okay. Good. Maybe while I've got this open, I should, just check my notifications. Oh yeah, Reload Reviews went up this morning. It rules. Apparently it's 4K 60 with ray tracing on PS5. That's pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting ray tracing. Didn't really need it, to be honest, but yeah. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Nothing much to worry about on that front. Honestly, given how much shit that I have to do right now to catch up, I'll probably excise the less important things so that I can get back to my house sooner. Especially given that I'm not going to be around much the weekend for obvious reasons.
Hey.
So I'll probably just do the essentials. But again, need the fucking laptop for that.
Thank you.
Wow, thanks. Alright, we got our grub. Now let's roll. I guess maybe I could use the tablet for certain aspects of my catch-up if need be. But obviously, I would prefer to not have to worry about that. I would prefer just have it be usable or whatever.
Awesome. It's gorgeous everywhere you look. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
But I guess if I had
in this chair,
it would be an
I'll show
option.
you a few other places too. Nah, this has been great. Have you been in there a long time?
Just for clarity, the tablet's always an option. It's just not a particularly comfortable option for my setup in that context. It's obviously a great tablet, just in that particular context, it would be rough.
Hey, Sean? No. I was in an accident after work one day. I guess it's been about 4 or 5 years since.
Damn.
An accident, huh? That must have been rough. Yeah, I suppose. What about your friend, Kasuga-san? You mentioned him earlier. Oh, yeah. He was in an accident, too. Lost his ability to walk when he was just a baby. I met him when I was a teenager. Wheeled him all around town for years.
Are we even gonna go to Camacho?
I think I wanted to be the legs he never had. Still, that wasn't what he wanted at all. Really wish I would have known that sooner. Kasuga-san? Hmm? Oh, sorry. Talking to myself. He's a dear friend to you, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He's more like a brother, if anything. A brother? Well, that's how one of us sees it, at least. Oh, also, am I going the right way here? Oh, yeah. This way's fine. All right.
All right.
Kasuga-san, if I had to guess, I'd say you have a lot of friends. There's something about you. And you're incredibly easy to talk to as well. Hey, thanks, H-John. I'll introduce you one day. Maybe once we're back in Japan. Oh, no. I would just get in the way. Nonsense! We got nothing better to do. So, you and your friends, you said you're all in Yokohama? Yeah, Ijincho. I ended up there after getting shot this one time. Woke up in a garbage can. A buddy of mine who was homeless at the time wound up saving my life. You're making things up now, right? It's the truth, honestly. I've never told a single lie in my life. You sure that wasn't a lie? Yeah. See, look, here on my chest. I've still got the bullet wound. You're kidding. Oh, wow. Is that really a bullet wound? Yeah. And the guy who saved me is a good friend. Has been to this day. He did eventually find work and stuff, but as I said, we're all back on the job hunt now. Yeah, that's right. Sheesh, it's all coming back to me. Everything was my fault. I'm why they lost their jobs. Is everything okay, Kasuga-san? Yeah, sorry. Just some baggage I haven't let go of. Well, I don't know any of the specifics, but if they're your friends, I'm sure they've gotten over it. You sure know how to cheer a guy up, H-John. Don't mention it. Here we are, Kasuga-san. This is the place. Oh, we're here? Okay. Thanks for having me.
All right. Made it.
How's it look, H-John? Can you pull it off? Well, I'm gonna run the image through analysis right now. We'll know soon enough. Unreal. I'm totally clueless with this stuff. Well, I could never fight off some lunatic cab driver. Okay, analysis complete. As for the address... I think we got it. Holy crap! How did you do that? Hey, I'm just glad I could help. You're the man! Thanks so much, H-John!
All right. For a second, I thought that was E.T. punching the window and jumping out of it. Oh! Hi, Eric.
It's you! From the taxi! It's like a meat locker in here. So, these were the ones giving you grief, Tomizawa.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Yamai-san.
Dude looks like a modern-day pirate. You know, your face looks awful familiar.
Yutaka Yamai. No job designation.
Now,
Except
where
for
have I
spoiler.
seen you before? Oh, that's right. You're Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama. Huh. I'll be darned. Don't tell me you boys don't know. Kasuga here starred in the great dissolution of the Yakuza.
What?
I take it you didn't come for an autograph. Your little taxi scheme went south, and now you want to settle the score, is that it? While it is true that Tomizawa here botched the job all by himself, the car he got impounded belongs to my syndicate.
Oh yeah? You trying to tell me there are Yakuza in Hawaii?
Not exactly something you'd find in a guidebook, is it?
Huh.
On that note, someone's going
There's
to
no
need
one.
to reimburse us. At a glance, I'd say you're strapped for cash. You do seem rather lively, though, so I'm sure we can put you to work.
I'll level with you, Yamai-san. I have no idea how the Yakuza operate out here in Hawaii. What I do know is you've got it ass backwards. If anybody's gonna reimburse you, it should be him.
I do see your logic. The problem is, he's worthless.
Oh!
Does somebody not drink his milk? A light tap like that and your bones go crunch. Fragile little thing.
How could you?
This bottom feeder used to owe us money, you know. And so, I gave him work because he claimed he had no income. So if anything, he should be thanking me. That's some fine-looking tech you got there.
Don't you goddamn dare. If you want to fight, you got one. But leave A-chan out of this.
Kasuga-san, all that's left of your envelope is on there. I didn't think to back up that image, so if they take my laptop...
Got it. But don't worry. I won't let him anywhere near you.
Hell yeah.
It seems we're at an impasse then. Ooh, I'm freezing my ass off in here.
Freezing? How are you not sweating your ass off?
If only that were the case. Unfortunately, this tropical weather does nothing for me. Nobody understands.
Actually, I might understand
However,
fairly well.
This might warm the blood.
Ooh. Okay. Alright. Oh, I just realized the chat was still open. Gotta close that.
Kasuga-san, let me take support here.
Thanks, A-chan.
Kasuga-san.
By all means.
Pinpoints an enemy's weakness. Oh, that's great.
Picking time.
There we go. Ah, idiot.
Open wide. Ass picking time.
Now!
Performance enhancement.
Kasuga-san, you're wide open!
I'm gonna have to use the bathroom again soon, unfortunately. I'm having a bit of a trouble with the legs this morning. Kind of somewhat common after a sip, unfortunately. Oh, he ain't done. He ain't done. Oh, he's stepping in? He's stepping into the ring? Honestly, didn't think I'd fight him that soon because of the demo.
Rogues.
Oh, oh, hey! I might have to apologize and go to the bathroom like right as soon as the next fight cycle starts. Yutaka Yamai! Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to. Nature calls.
You okay, A-chan?
I'm fine, but I'll need time to recover.
If I can just pause. Okay, thank you, God. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whew. Should be cleared out now. Shouldn't have to worry about too many return trips now, at least not for a while. Okay, I should Google when Dondoko Island opens up, because that's probably like my perfect ticket for like, side stuff in terms of like, being able to just focus on that for a bit. And be able to go off camera, Chase Steel.
I'll show you.
Restarts the PC.
Let's get it done.
Hero's Flare, Defense. Sure.
Brace yourself. Come on, guys. Lively.
Now.
This better be fun.
Okay.
He's
enemy
coming.
analysis complete.
Oh, I kind of wish I hadn't done that now.
Open wide.
Look at you.
Into the wall, too. Did more damage. Oh, you got more.
I'll show you. Kasuga-san, allow me.
Thanks, pal.
Get it done.
I don't actually remember picking a difficulty when I started. Did I?
This is a tough one. Quick.
Much better. Ass kicking time.
I can move. Shit. Further away you are from your target. I didn't realize
Brace
that.
yourself.
I actually didn't do. Whoa, wait, no, never mind. That did a lot.
Let's get it done.
Into the wall.
Kasuga-san, here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought he backed up into him and knocked his ass over for a second. Yamai!
Ass kicking time. Open wide. A win to be proud of.
$60. You can buy a Switch game with that, Ichiban. Oh, let's text, so I guess
Sorry,
not. It's
Sean.
still.
No telling if there's more on the way. We gotta go.
Right. The laptop's safe. And the image of the address is secure. I just sent it to your smartphone.
Really? Jeez. You're in this scary mess because of me. You got guts, Sean.
Not at all. I just didn't have much of a choice.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Thanks, Sean. I mean,
I'm gonna check
you're
that
my
during the
hero.
cutscene, actually. Infinite wealth. When does Dondoko Island unlock?
Ichiban Kasuga, eh?
Damn. Chapter 6. Fuck. Okay.
Kasuga-san,
Well, never mind that.
You kidding? No way. Thank you. I dragged you into all that crap.
No, don't worry. Honest. It was an experience, and an invaluable one at that. If I'd heard I'd one day get into...
Maybe if I get to that part that I got to with Eric and Kiryu in the demo, where I spent like 2 hours running around the city, maybe I could listen to maybe I could do catch up stuff during that, because I've done that stuff already. Like that would make sense. So unless there's new stuff, but again, I'm not too fussed about it if it's mostly old stuff. So Yeah, that would actually be rather than streaming stuff I've already streamed, largely outside of the story segments I'll stream again. That might be a good place to stop,
A Yakuza brawl?
assuming it's
I'd have
structured the
never
same way.
believed it.
Got me there.
Also, Kasuga-san, you treated me like a regular person. You look at me laying in the
Ah,
wheelchair like it's just a difference of being right or left-handed. Honestly, it was refreshing. I really enjoyed our time together.
I'm not so good with praise. Go on, keep
hope
it
to see
coming.
you again,
I gladly
and I
would
hope
if I
to.
had the time.
Do you think we would still pull the twist over in Hawaii of like, oh, he's secretly Korean? You think that would be a thing that would happen? Oh
I
God.
Thanks for everything,
I
Agent.
actually don't know Alex Lee's full nationality. Um, I don't know like his explicit background. Not that I should really. Like, it's not my business. I just don't know if he's put that out there.
John, let's meet up again. Yeah, once that.
It's by the way, it's really great getting to hear a lot of Alex Lee's voice acting here before Reload, where obviously he's the protagonist now in Persona 3, in the remake in Reload. So yeah, and he'll obviously be doing mostly combat barks and grunts and a couple sparse lines between here and there. So yeah, this is good because we're getting to hear his regular performances. That's good.
Things quiet down.
Definitely. Best of luck with everything.
Chapter 6 for Don Doko. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, take care. Hui-ho!
Yeah. Ohiho, Kasuga-san.
So yeah, probably not gonna be able to work like that as well as I thought it would. Wait, this is the house. But this also isn't how we got to the house in the demo. Oh my god, how much stuff happens between here and there? Even just like the Ichi waking up naked on the beach thing hasn't even happened yet. And I thought that was the premise: is he wakes up naked on a beach in Hawaii, he doesn't know how to get back, right? Like I thought that was actually the premise, but it doesn't seem to be.
So, this is where Akane-san
But
lives.
we already know actually she's not going to be here now or later. So like, but also don't they come back here for some reason later? I don't know. God, when's Kiryu's going to show up? I'm going to send chapter 3. Also, we're in here now, so we might be hitting chapter 3 relatively soon,
What do I even call her?
Mom.
Mom? No,
No,
that'd be weird.
no, it wouldn't. She's your mother.
All right.
A little bit of dual sense feedback on the controller on that. Good heft.
Excuse me? Akane?
I spent the last few weeks, well, I've spent the last week or so playing The Last of Us Part 2, and that game is full of wonderful DualSense features on the remastered version. So it's just a little stark to go back to a game that like largely keeps those much more subdued and doesn't use them as much. It's always just a little disappointing whenever that happens because it's like the first party Sony stuff obviously uses it so effectively, and then everything else is just kind of they'll use it every now and then if they feel like it. And it's like, oh, well, okay. You could be doing so much more, but I get it. Especially for a game like this where I don't know what they would do. Maybe there are sensations I'm just not noticing, but also, most third-party games don't take advantage of it nearly as well.
Son! My name is Ichiban Kasuga. I came here all the way from Japan. Actually, Captain Sawashiro sent me.
But also she had kids, so you have brothers. Or half-brothers, at least.
Is anyone home?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Ichiban has half-brothers. He has a little family.
Excuse me! Hello?
And maybe a half-sister. Actually didn't get... I don't remember when I was looking at the kids earlier. That's not her. That's not her. Unless they're gonna try and recast her, I mean, when she's aged up. But also, yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't her. Because then that wouldn't make sense from stuff we've seen later. Ah. Fish out of water. Chapter 2. Yep, there it is. Complete chapter 2. Okay, there we go. That's chapter 2 right there. Damn, if I'd known, like, there were 20 minutes left on that chapter last night, I would have just finished it. That sucks. Oh. The Fool! I think I saw what's the name of the chapter there. The Fool. The origin of Arcana. A perfect zero. What?
So, you just woke up on the beach out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah. Balls swaying in the breeze. Yeah.
What?
On top of that, you have no idea how it happened.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to cut the crap here. I can make up better bullshit in my sleep. Sleep that I never get. Thanks to all you Japanese folks running around, needing help or making trouble.
I know it sounds like bullshit, but I'm telling the truth. And why would I be lying? I'd just be digging my own grave.
Well, at least you're not a druggie. Nothing crazy on your report. Guess you're just another sick pervert. But hey,
This seems like a weird thing to skip.
Weird shit. Like the anime porn or the panty machines, huh?
Just listen. I'm telling you, I'm the victim. Call it robbery, grand theft even. My passport, my wallet, my clothes, my underwear. She did me so dirty.
Cut back.
Excuse me. Hello?
But for what reason?
Sorry.
For what purpose? This is such a weird way to cut this. But also, it's just like this. Here's the thing. I think if we hadn't seen the Infinite Wealth trailer, the premiere trailer showing that scene, I think that would probably be a better cut. Like, what? Wait, sorry, what happened? But because of this, it just seems like a weird way to thread that, I guess, for me. I don't know. I'm not sure what you gain by pacing the scenes that way, I guess, you know? Is there a funny punchline by, like, skipping the funny punchline? I don't really know. Did you just get chloroformed the second you walked in? Like...
Just a sec. I'll be right out.
If only E.T. had heard her voice in the flashback from South Shiro, he'd know that's not her.
Okay, thanks for waiting.
Akane-san, it's so nice to meet you.
Chitose.
Hang on. Who are you?
Chitose? Fucking...
Man, this is delicious.
Aw, thanks. I wish I could offer you something a little fancier.
Are you kidding? The food's amazing. Not to mention the view. But yeah, sorry I just showed up out of nowhere.
No worries. I'm just happy to finally meet Akane-san's son.
Hey, oh, it's Suzy, right, it's Suzy Young, or Yuang, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but she's Yuffie in Rebirth, and she's also new
To be
Soka,
honest, I'm not really
who
feeling
we will
it.
meet this weekend.
Feeling what?
I mean, I've never heard from her or seen her face once. Not since the day I was born, anyway. Besides, all the old ladies around town brought me up. In that sense, I had more moms than I could count.
So, yeah. I don't really know if I need Akane-san to be my mom. To me, she's just my boss's main squeeze. Anyway, I came out here to give her this.
What is it?
What's left of a man she loved. Sad to think this is their first reunion in ages. But maybe it'll offer some closure.
Maybe.
You didn't get her name?
Gotta say, I'm surprised though. I never knew Akane-san was the type to have a maid.
Ah.
Oh, I wouldn't call myself a maid per se. I just do her shopping and help around the house. I'm studying abroad here, so it helps me pay tuition.
Cool. Oh, yeah, I didn't catch your name.
Chitose something.
I'm Ichiban Kasuga. If you didn't hear me yelling it before.
I'm Chitose.
Chitose-san, good to meet you. So, when's Akane-san supposed to be back?
Oh, not for a while, actually.
So hang out.
She told me she'd be here tomorrow. You know, you could always
Why
spend the night. We
are
have a
people
guest room
fucking
ready
with
and
him?
everything.
What's
Sure,
the
if it's
benefit?
not too much hassle.
He's just some guy.
Tomorrow's the day. Maybe I'm not ready for this after all.
It's gonna be some Machiavellian shit.
I know what'll help calm those nerves.
Oh, thanks.
The two people that fuck him over joined the party. Like, I'm very interested in that. That's a very interesting note to play.
Seriously, pineapple wine?
Because Eric's gonna join the party, and she's gonna join the party, but I know even less about her.
One of Hawaii's many specialties. I'm glad you're taking a shine to it.
Oh, heck yeah! The drinks are fine. The food's divine. Hawaii's like heaven on earth.
Yeah? Then maybe you'll appreciate this. Hawaii's pretty famous for its rum, made with sugar grown right on the island. This one's the best of the best.
Ooh, gonna have to gear myself up here. I take it you're a pretty big drinker if you can handle stuff like this.
Not as big as you from what I can see. Speaking of big, those arms.
Oh no.
A guy's gotta be built, don't you think?
You think so? Hey, Chitose-san, think you might be a little close?
Am I?
Well, yeah. A sweet girl like you, alone with a scruffy old goat like me. There are guys who might get the wrong signal.
What if that's the signal I had in mind, though?
Uh-oh.
You're one of the nice ones, Kasuga-san. I feel like I can trust you already. Wow, you really are swole, aren't you? Do you box?
No, I do throw punches every now and then, but... that's not the point here. Whoa! Okay.
You're so easy to read, Kasuga-san. By the way...
Yes?
Hey, Reload gets rid of that really awkward middle scene in the
Did I
middle.
mention we have
You
the
know,
house to ourselves
the
tonight?
unfortunately transphobic scene. So it's gone now. Great. I figured it'd be gone.
Chitose-san?
They dropped it from. They dropped
feel
this
like the
similar one
luckiest guy in the
from.
world just being
A
here.
similar but less extreme one
And I
from Royal.
appreciate
You know,
you taking
games
care
from
of me.
2006.
But
You know, they were what they
I'm
were.
sorry.
So I figured they'd
There's
cut it.
somebody else
But
in
they
my
have.
life.
So that's good.
Huh. A girlfriend?
If only I could
Yes.
call her that. If only she didn't hate my guts.
Oh.
And what's the problem? Besides, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Yeah, well, it'll still hurt me.
Oh.
Hope you understand.
You are just the sweetest guy, aren't you? Gosh. Look, I'm sorry if I went too far. All I want is for you to be comfortable. And you know
What
what
is
that
your
means?
angle?
A toast to being an honest man.
Sure.
Why is
That's
everybody
the same
running bits
wrong
on my
we've been
man?
drinking, right? Hope it doesn't kill me.
My found family tried to
Guys,
kill
just
me.
one little sip. We're all Ichiban.
All right, we're doing this. To honesty, then.
I love the physics in this
This
scene.
is kicking my
I don't know
ass.
why they do these scenes, these new types of scenes where it's like a slideshow.
Chitose-san,
They're just like,
how are you still?
we don't want to animate this one. We'll justify it somehow
What the
being a
hell was that?
flashback.
Think I should have eaten more.
Is that it? Is that the benefit of having the cutting to the
Sorry,
police officer scene? They wanted to justify this as
The
a flashback.
glass
Also, I gotta say,
just
I
slipped.
despise the film grain look on these scenes. It's way too intense.
Son.
Should have done this from the start.
What? So yeah, we got to mess with her a little in the demo,
Sweet dreams, Kasuga-san.
but like we do actually get to hang out with Eric a little bit and kind of get a sense of his personality in the demo. We don't get that at all here. Or sorry, we didn't get that at all for her in the demo. Yeah, I feel like this would have been totally fine as a progression of scenes, and then you do the cop scene. I don't really see why it had to be like this. But
Where the heck am I?
how does one get deposited on a beach naked without anybody noticing that? How do you? It's not like you could just toss him from a mile away and have him land. Like, you have to carry him there.
What's wrong?
Oh my god! A streaker!
So one thing I'm actually starting to think about, and I was thinking about it last night during the scene where Tomizawa like goes, like he puts on like the really rough English, like the "oh please officer, please help me," and like to because the game is trying to intonate, oh, he has actually gone from speaking Japanese that we're hearing in English to actually speaking English to the police officers, and they're intonating that with that accent. And I actually thought that was very funny. But it made me wonder, so far, I guess sort of the idea here, right, with that is like they're trying to intonate to me, as someone's playing the dub, when the characters are speaking Japanese versus speaking English, which is going to be a constant thing throughout this game with Japanese characters hanging out in America, right? But like, yeah, it makes me think like, yeah, because the original sub must be very interesting with that, and obviously the original sub is probably more easy to parse in that context, right? Because you would always know when they're trying to do the dub or when they're speaking Japanese versus speaking English, right? Like there would be no question about what is happening when, right? Um, but it's funny how I would say the dub is doing an admirable job of still making those moments work, because at the end of the day, even though they're obviously kind of awkward, because it's like a character speaking English then suddenly going to speaking shittier broken English, right, is like a little awkward of a transition, but at the same time, I, as a viewer, am still understanding what they're trying to tell me, is that they were speaking regular Japanese before, but I'm hearing it in English. Now I'm hearing it. Now he's speaking English, right? Like, and that's an interesting distinction. Um, and ultimately, at least so far, they have always made it very clear when such a switch is happening, right? So I guess that's a good sign that the dub is doing its job correctly in that avenue. But it is interesting to think about that, like because they obviously have to make that still understandable that that's what they're doing on a writing level in the dub, right? So that's neat and that's interesting. But yeah, yeah, I'm excited about that. That's really neat, and I think that's really cool. They are making that switch work. I feel like because of that, playing this one in Japanese is probably going to also be very interesting. Although I never went back and played 7 in Japanese, to be honest. I didn't do it. I played Gaiden both ways, but only because I kind of had to. You know? Yeah, I never did either judgment in English either. So, or in Japanese rather. I did both of all of those in English. So, and I figured I would go back and do them like that one day, but I still haven't. But yeah. Anyway,
All about.
just an interesting thought. Cover your dick.
Oh, surf's up, dude.
Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
What's so crazy?
I mean, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't speak English, so he's like, I don't know that they're talking my dicks out. Surely the summer breeze would help.
Oh, shit! Oh, no freaking way! What the hell's going on?
Is that scene pre-rendered? It seems like it might be pre-rendered. Seems like when they have a lot of visual effects going on, they start pre-rendering. And then there's a little bit of a haze and a grain.
After that,
and I imagine they
for about
can't
a
dub
half an
those
hour
the same
before
way.
our boys rounded your dangly ass up. And that concludes our story.
I
was just
can
trying to get back to
see...
Akane-san's house.
Okay, now I can kind of see why you would
Right.
that way.
Akane-san. The mother you never met, then you claim some mystery maid took everything you had.
My money?
Officer, you gotta believe me.
Yeah, actually, there's even the clothes off his back.
Do you even understand your situation? You've got no passport, no wallet, not even the
He
clothes
doesn't
on
even
your
have his
back.
passport.
That effectively makes you a John Doe. How do you like your new American name? Point is, no one's gonna believe a single word you say.
Damn.
I'll give you one chance to unfuck yourself.
Okay.
You call up that so-called mother of yours and get her to pay your bail. I'll even be so kind as to lend you a phone.
There's no point. I don't have a way to get in touch with her.
Oh, no one's on your side, huh?
I think I know who might be.
Well, that's a crying shame. Now, what do I want to put you down for? Don't want to waste you on something petty. But when was the last big...
What?
Hey,
Waste
what are you
me?
mumbling about?
Oh, yeah. That one case. It happened a half a year ago on River Street. Some money-waving tourist got mugged. Lost nearly everything on him, including his life. Took him 3 months just to get off the respirator.
All right. What's that got to do with
Oh
me?
yeah, right, that murder at the start of the game. I wasn't even thinking about that.
See, to this day, we don't have a clue who did it.
Oh, you're just gonna put
It's
him
our
down
job
as a
to
murderer
protect the
then.
peace. But when a crime like that goes unsolved, that's a problem, right?
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Buddy, you are slow on the uptake. I'm saying you are that culprit.
What?
Right now, you don't have a single shred of proof to defend you. So I can turn you into any criminal I want. But hey, you'll be doing society a favor. Us cops can recover our image, and the public can sleep better at night.
Ah, nice realistic American cop.
Yeah, that's more like it. Go ahead, take a swing.
You
No,
know,
really, make my day. Because when
we
the
can just
courts
put you
find
down
out
for
you
any
were
old
so proud,
crime.
your grave.
How about that murder
gets
last
that
year?
much
Yeah,
deeper.
you did that. That was you, right?
You really are the perfect criminal.
I need you to burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
A few of the cases
Yeah!
wouldn't be hard to pin those on you either. Let's see. Add it up. You just earned yourself
Okay, I
at least
need
20
Kiryu,
years in
please.
jail. And while
Tiger
you're
drop
rotting
this
away,
cop.
I'll be celebrating with
Tiger
the top
drop this
brass.
cop is pretty good,
When did we
actually.
get that big promotion? Hell yeah. Shit.
You know, I grew up in a pretty shitty neighborhood with some pretty shitty people. But I've never met anyone so full of shit in my life.
I mean, your brother, but fine.
Music to my ears,
Half
asshole.
brother? Or, no, actually, sorry, no, he's not even your brother in any capacity.
Recording in a cell till
Just
hell
emotionally.
freezes over.
Any blood capacity, at least. Are we just gonna
That's
fight the
right.
cop?
Just keep your head down
You
and
can't
your
really
mouth
do that.
shut. Unless you want a longer sentence.
Kiryu?
Thought so.
Time to Kiryu. Start the countdown.
Hey, officer.
What?
Why'd you want to be a cop in the first place?
To protect and serve. What
You're
else?
doing a great job with that.
Any other stupid questions?
You're about what I expected. I should tell you, I had a history with the Yakuza way back when.
Oh yeah. Your back was all inked up. Fitting image for a violent, reckless scumbag.
Maybe
Reckless.
so. After all,
Okay,
we
violent might
Yakuza
also be
can't
fair.
reckless. And we do get pretty violent.
Okay.
Holy! Suck on that!
Run!
Stop right there! Hey, we got a runner!
Got a runner. Please be out there, Kiryu. Please, I need you so bad. Buddy, old pal. I think we're there. Oh! Are we doing the chase mode thing, or we are?
How'd I end up in this mess?
What if I just stop moving?
This is
Oh, I
grass if
can't.
I'm caught. Better get a move on. You're a deep shit. Hell? You sent a patrol car over already?
Oh, fuck.
Got around that fast?
I'm not even really running this sequence. I have a little bit of control, but he's not gonna stop moving.
Stay where you are.
This might as well be a scripted moment. Oh, shit! I need Kiryu to tiger drop my cuffs.
You're not getting away. Stay where you are.
Here he is! Get him!
Not gonna turn-base the cops, am I? The popo. Oh no!
You're a deep shit, pal! Stop right there!
Kiryu, please! They're like, damn it! These Hawaii streets! Man, that like pavement texture looks incredible. Oh, okay, it's time. It's time. Yep, I've seen this scene. Actually, I think we might have seen this before, even.
Hands up.
Yeah, this is in the demo, okay. He's just gonna fucking karate chop the handcuffs.
A fitting end for the hero of Yokohama. I doubt Masumi Arakawa would approve.
He should know that voice. Even though I shouldn't in this context. Because it's a different one, but whatever.
Long time no see.
Virgil!
Kiryu-san?
I'm still not used to his new look, but I do kind of love it.
Well, it's
He actually seemed to understand what it meant to, you know,
than before.
visually transform this time, as opposed to Joryu, where he just didn't bother at
How
all.
about now?
Yeah, that's the Kiryu-san I know. But why are you even here?
Now's not the time. For starters, let's see that other hand.
So I'm just gonna say right now, again, I played the Gaiden dub off camera. I actually really liked it a lot. The way now that I've gotten a significant amount of time with this guy's take on Kiryu. Honestly, he's fine. That's kind of where I'm at this point. Justice Shinpan was a really bad first impression, and that sucks because all of the other karaoke songs he did fucking ruled. Actually, genuinely, he knocked it out of the park with all the other ones. In fact, I'm kind of hoping that they took the time to re-record Justice or Judgment, because I always call it Justice because Justice is the big lyric in the song, even though it's actually Judgment. But I hope they re-recorded it because I think they could have done that better. But all the others are great. Here's the thing: he nails all the other songs, including "Hands," which is my favorite Yakuza song. Period. So like, he got a free pass, as far as I'm concerned. But even beyond that, like there are some moments where he flubs some lines right along the way. There are definitely some moments in Gaiden where it's like, oh, that line could have been better. But I really ultimately think that is much more of a symptom of the fact that he is just horrendously miscast, and that should have been PCB's responsibility to not let that happen. And like, I think, given that he had already gotten the job, and that he was already in the position to do the job, he did about as admirable job as anybody playing with a deck completely stacked against him could have. And what I mean by that is, he is playing a character who is verging on 50s, late 40s. I think in this game he might even be 51. I can probably check that. The wiki has an up to date Kiryu's ages in every game, and I believe it's around 51. Um, I'm trying to think because in Yakuza 6 he was 46. Um, and this game it was 2016, and this game was 2024, so that was 8 years later. No, he's 54 then. He's 54. He's a 54-year-old man. He's fucking up there, you know? And, like, I don't even think Young is, like, 30, right? So, like, just baseline, there's a certain level of worldliness and aged ruggedness and sincerity that Kiryu has that I think he nails the sincerity and the goofiness as well as the determination, and I think those are the core ingredients to make a passable Kiryu performance. Um, but I also think that like he keeps he maintains the most important parts, but I don't think he ever makes it his own. He just sort of tries to sort of copy Kuroda's, which just sort of makes it feel like an imitation. I would have preferred if he went farther with trying to make it his own, and I think that would have been the better choice. But instead, they really tried to make it like feel like Kiryu, and in many ways, that's probably the right choice overall. But it makes it a less impactful performance. But I also really think that that's largely because he's just not the right age, and it's just never going to come across. And I don't think he tries to sound old enough. I think he tries to sound like Kiryu first and foremost, but I don't think he tries to sound like this aged Kiryu. And it's weird, especially having played Yakuza Like a Dragon 7, where Daryl Carrillo came back to play Kiryu, and he sounded fucking perfect. He sounded exactly how old Kiryu should sound. He sounded just as aged and weathered, and he sounded just as fucking. He sounded exactly like he should in the context of that game, and that's great. So that works, but I think again, I'm trying to actually be nice to Young right now. Infinite wealth, Kiryu, age. Like I'm genuinely trying to be kind to his performance right now because I feel like a lot of people are unfair on it. I was unfair on it, to be honest, at first. I will admit that openly. Um, but biographical information. No, do not open up an ad. Let's see. Yeah, physical, biographical. He is 55/56 in this game. I'm going to assume that means a birthday happens. He's 50/51 in Gaiden. Okay, yeah, he's 56 here. 55, 55, 56. Okay, got it. So with that in mind, right? I think I think honestly the biggest issue is that Young is just not. Again, the deck is stacked against him unfairly, right? He's just not capable of delivering. And this isn't even a knock on his performance as an actor. I think he does an admirable job. He is not capable of delivering what Kiryu ultimately demands, but what he does with it in Gaiden, and as I'm sure he will also do here, he does just about as good as I think anyone in his position could with this material, with that role. Because, again, he is basically running a marathon with like steel balls around his ankles, right? He has massive handicaps working against him. And I think the fact that he makes it to the end of the marathon with those weights around his ankles alone is a minor miracle. But here's the thing. Here's the moment that made me go, okay, fine. This is yours for now. You can hold the torch. Gaiden has. I'm a little sad in hindsight. I didn't get to record it, but Gaiden has the best ending in the series. I don't think Gaiden's the best game in the series. I'm not saying that, although I do think it's quite excellent, and it's definitely higher up on my list. But I do think, in terms of emotional resonance, that ending kicks like a mule. That thing destroyed me. I was weeping like a child. I was miserable and so devastated, but also so happy and so relieved that Kiryu got what he got. And I'm also happy in hindsight that I got to see that scene the first time with Takaya Kuroda's performance as opposed to his, right? I think I probably would have been less kind to it if it was the other way around. If I was listening to Kuroda's, to Young do that scene instead of Kuroda the first time. But because I got to do it that way where I heard Kuroda first and then Young, right? I got to really appreciate that scene in the most pure way I would want to with Kiryu as he's always been. Then I saw the scene with Young. And I'm gonna be honest. I was sitting there like, listen, you need to nail this scene. You nail this scene, or I can't take you seriously ever. This is the Kiryu scene for me now. That the end of Gaiden is a scene where he is weeping open. Sorry, there's no reason for me to not just tell you about the ending of Gaiden at this point, honestly. Sorry. If you're here, you most likely have played Gaiden or you don't care. So we're just going to talk about it. Not in detail or anything like that, just like what happens. When Kiryu is sitting there weeping, watching the children that he raised speak to him because they don't believe he's dead. Because they know the life he lived and they understand that there's probably some bullshit involved. And they're just speaking to him and telling him about what they've done since he left and how much they love him, how much he gave them to grow, how much he changed their lives, and how much they will always love him no matter what. And he's watching it on a video from a hidden camera that they just happened to spot, and he's just weeping. He's weeping. Kiryu is just openly weeping. And he is devastated and so happy and so sad all at once. And it is so hard to watch. But it is also beautiful. And it is so powerful. It is the most important scene in the whole series. And actually, I might have unfortunately seen some voice actors talking about some things that they did in this game that I would kind of consider a spoiler. And I kind of wish they hadn't done that. But I also understand why you would do that. But whatever. The point is, the scene is beautiful. And Young, I'll be honest, I think he nailed it. I think the scene is still very powerful in the English dub and Gaiden. I think they did a great job. And here's my thing. I think he nailed the scene. I think he does a great job. That scene is the most important Kiryu scene to me, personally, at this point in time. There might be one in this game that's more. We'll see. But right now, that's the scene to not fuck up. And he didn't fuck it up. So as far as I'm concerned, he gets a free pass from now until the end of time. Unless there's a scene in here that's like super important and he botches it, I guess. But I don't know. My feeling on his Kiryu performance at this exact moment in time is he nailed the scene he needed to in Gaiden. He gets a free pass. That's where I'm at right now. So emotionally, just so you understand where I'm coming from, in every scene where we talk about his performance, that's where I'm at. Is he has moments where he flubs some lines, and I'm also going to assume, by the way, that he recorded a lot of this stuff before Gaiden, right? So I'm expecting some line flubs along the way, and then maybe as we get deeper in, there'll be less of those. Again, I'm very much expecting he dubbed this game, at least portions of it, before Gaiden, because it's so big. And also the Gaiden dub came out, a little late. So I assume it had to be recorded fairly recently. So I'm expecting some flub lines along the way, but he gets a free pass from me. That's where I'm at. He did a good job. He did a good job. He did as good a job as anybody could. We're good. Okay? I'm gonna start. I'm clearly rambling and hitting the same points over and over again. So let's go ahead and resume before I end up regurgitating again. My apologies. But yeah, I felt that was important to talk about before we got into things because of where I was emotionally last time that I was talking about his performance on stream, which was for the demo. So yeah, I'm happy with his Kiryu right now. That's where I'm at. Okay? We good? We good? Okay, we good.
Okay.
Much better. But hey, have you always been...
Sorry, one more thing. This will be very quick, I promise. My big concern, of course, originally was like, I don't want to listen to his performance, and I don't want to go to the Japanese to hear regular Kiryu if it means I lose Keiji's wonderful Ichiban, because I love Keiji's Ichiban so much. I can't imagine him any other way. But yeah, here we go.
this handy?
More or less. Let's move.
What was the line there, actually?
Man, am I glad you're here. Kiryu-san, allow me to give you proper thanks.
Yeah, this is we're back
You
at the
made
demo
me a
now.
fugitive's accomplice. Not sure a simple thanks will cut it.
Kiryu-san, please forgive an idiot like me.
I'm kidding, Kasuga. I heard you got set up.
You heard
Feel
that.
good, does it?
Not at all.
Something just clicked for me. Originally, one of the things I was told about the Infinite Wealth demo in Gaiden was, hey, we actually made an original piece of content for this demo that's only in Gaiden. And I was like, oh, cool. And I, for some reason, thought that meant the whole demo at first. And then playing through it, I sort of realized, like, no, this has to be in Gaiden. There's no way that this stuff isn't in Gaiden. There's no way. But now I'm seeing what that actually meant, is that they made a specific new segment exclusive to Gaiden. And that segment was when Kiryu puts the ring on the pedestal at the church, and then talks to his, like, informant person that tells him where Ichiban is, which then leads to this scene. So, that specific opening sequence was the original content, which is interesting. It's a pretty minimal piece of original content, to be fair, so it doesn't seem like you're going to miss anything by losing it here. Just a little extra bonus for people that played Gaiden, I guess, and that's cool, so that's neat.
But wait, how'd you even know where to find me?
Well, I'm actually here on a job.
Well, I have idiot
came to Hawaii
senses.
To find someone.
It helped me a lot throughout
I've
the
been
years.
hitting the streets for intel. And that's when I heard about you.
I guess I'm lucky your job took you here then. You saved my ass just now. By the way, when you say you're on a job...
Guess I should start from the top. You know I'm
I
dead.
wonder if
on
the scene's
paper,
longer
right?
than it was in the demo.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
I heard it's to protect your
Because
family.
I don't actually remember this line.
Ever since I made that choice, there can't be a trace of me anywhere. And to prevent any slip-ups, any move I make is under watch.
And I decided to, change my look up at
Launchers
all
of the
this time.
Daidoji faction. They keep our economy.
Okay, this is not in the Gaiden demo, and I can see why you would cut this from the Gaiden demo, because it's like, why are you expositizing a thing that I just spent a whole game doing, So trim that fat a little bit, and then let the demo be a little more expedient.
Flowing and our leader's hands clean. At least, on the surface.
Sounds like fun people.
Well, they requested that I take a certain job.
I'm here with an assignment.
Hanawa.
An urgent one.
Actually, sing more Hanawa. Which, by the way, I was actually about to say who I think Hanawa is, as if, like, you were with me when I finished Gaiden. When you finish Gaiden, Hanawa has an implication that he is someone that Kiryu used to know. And he basically, and one of the last things he says is, I got you a new name. And he goes, here's the new name, it's Taichi Suzuki. And he goes, wait a minute, where have you, for just for context, that was the name that Kiryu used first off, Taichi is the name of one of his kids, right? But also Taichi Suzuki is a fake name that he used when he was a taxi driver trying to live a new life in 5 before he managed to find his way back to his family, briefly in 6, basically. Hanawa basically goes, yes, this is Kiryu goes, how would you know that name? I used that name briefly for a time. How would you know that name? And he goes, well, I actually did know you under that name once. And he's like, what? How could you? And he's like, I can't say, but once upon a time, you did know me before. And the implication is he was someone from a past game, and I, of course, was like, Of course, the idea that you could totally change your face to look like someone else in this series isn't actually that far-fetched, because Mirror Face is a character they introduced in 7, which basically fucked so many plot elements. In the sense that, like, you can just apparently have complete and utter facial reconstruction / perfect masking / voice duplication on command with a certain character, which is an out of control plot contrivance, and I adore it. But yeah, so clearly you can completely reorient your voice and face. But he shares a voice actor with another character from a previous Yakuza game, at least in Japanese. Obviously not in English. And that is the character of Morinaga from 5. Which makes sense that if he knew him in 5, it would be someone from 5. But there are these two characters, Morinaga and sorry, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, am I thinking of the right character when I say Morinaga? Yeah, 1 second, actually. Let me check that. Let me see. There's two characters that Kiryu meets in suits. One of them ends up being, spoilers, the final boss of 5. Morinaga 5. Yakuza 5. Let me make sure that I'm... Yes, I'm thinking... Yes, Yu Morinaga. He is a character that ends up being... a sort of bodyguard to Aizawa. So he supposedly... Again, this is technically unconfirmed. We don't truly know. Well, actually, in the wiki, now that I'm looking in the wiki, it actually says it is later revealed that he somehow survived and became Kihei Hanawa under the Daidoji faction. So the wiki just treats that as fact. So if that's good enough for the wiki, it's good enough for me. Maybe that's even revealed in
You
this
are to
game
find
directly.
and detain the person in the photo.
Yeah, anyway. Hanawa is Morinaga
Doesn't
from
look like your
from
average
5
terror.
after facial reconstruction to look like a new person. Presumably he, got the memo better than Kiryu did with his fucking sunglasses.
Where's that waist? Who is this anyway?
I do wish you learned your place by now. Have I ever answered those questions?
Well, figured it was worth a try.
We'll ready you a passport by next week. Under an alias, naturally.
So he goes to vacation in Hawaii,
And why do I need
comes
a
back,
passport?
and then he's like,
Your
go back to
vacation,
Hawaii.
of course. Your target is in
Go back to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Or just vacation there.
Piqued your interest, have I?
So that's what
Are you-
brought you.
Are they deadass implying that Kiryu goes off to vacation in Hawaii and you can stay as long as you want, comes back, and then this motherfucker really goes and looks at him and goes, I need you to go back to Hawaii? I assumed he'd just been here the whole time. But no, he's actually like, he goes on vacation there of his own accord, comes back, and then he's like, actually, I need you to turn around and go back.
Must really be something big to drag you of all people out here.
More or less.
I love this series.
And right when I was getting down to...
I guess going to a place, leaving, and being told to go back coincidentally isn't even that much of a stretch. I mean, this series did rubber bullets, so,
to work.
who am I to argue
you.
with something like that? This is a little silly, but,
Guess
I mean,
trouble
a
always
little
finds me in
silly
the end.
is a very strange
I promise
sentence
I'll make
in
up
this
for it somehow.
this series context.
Okay, then why don't I return the favor? I can help you on your search. You'll be the cool-headed advisor, and I'll be the hot-blooded muscle.
Sure.
Don't you have enough to worry about? You
You're
assaulted and
the
evaded an
hot-blooded
officer.
muscle.
Pretty sure that adds up to a felony. In fact,
So pumped to have
I
these
imagine they
two
have a warrant out for you as we speak.
cooperating full time.
In the end, I guess you're safer sticking with me. If it's money you need, I can help. But I can't do much about your passport.
Yeah, they took all my
No
money.
worries. I'll get back what's mine. Couldn't forget the little thief if I tried. And on that note, I've got a couple words she needs to hear.
You know where this thief of yours might be?
I have no idea.
I mean, you could try the building
But
you found around the
I was
first
thinking
time.
Akane-san's house might hold some clues. You know, since the thief was working for her.
Do you remember how to get there?
Are we
Yeah,
going on the
I
assumption
should.
that she was telling the truth?
Why?
Because I wouldn't.
I'm gonna need directions.
Wow, you're really gonna take me? Man, you really do go the extra mile. You, need a shoulder rub?
Do that, and I'll probably crash this thing.
Alright. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate the new digs. Sorry to be
No.
such a burden. Well, we can't have you walking around in jail clothes, right? Please do not think that my Kiryu voice, by the way, is me, like, doing, like, a real attempt. Because obviously, I sure have said a lot of things about Young's performance at this point, so, like, please don't take this as, like, oh, well, clearly you can't do much better. I'm not trying to. I'm at best, I'm trying to just imitate Daryl's performance as best I can from 7. Because that just, in my head, that is English Kiryu now. So, and I hope over time, maybe Young can maybe seriously that a little bit in some ways. I say I hope, as in the sense that because I want him to impress me. I want him to prove me wrong. I want him to prove the doubtful part of me that was super strong at first wrong, desperately. I really do, really do. When's the last time you ate?
I'm sorry.
Forever ago. Better not draw attention to ourselves. I know someone we can lay low. Yeah! That's great. Kazuma Kiryu joined the party.
Got your back.
Can't wait to walk to this area of town, actually, because we couldn't go past this bridge in the demo. Although, to be honest, just this area is already friggin' huge, so, like, I'm already kind of like, god damn, I don't even know how that'll work. Well, I saw an IGN article that said, Infinite Wealth brings back the series' most infamous character. Hey. And first off, I do consider that a spoiler, but I didn't look this time. But the thing is, I'm assuming that they're actually talking about... Oh, wait, right, I have music.
Let's get serious.
Yeah, there we go. This is a mood. This is a vibe. There we go. Open Road Shogi. Weapon Shop, what's your boutique? Darts. Anaconda Arcade. Vocational School. Weird, because it doesn't look like... Anyway.
Hmm?
Aloha!
$0. $0 dues. Oh. You know what the nice thing I've realized, by the way, about this game existing right now at this point in time of my life is, let's for a second say, oh, was that? Sorry, free XP for your current job? Is that what I read? Could impart XP for a current job.
That's rad. Makes sense.
Oh, fuck it. Why not? Freelancer hero. I mean, there's no reason not to pop this, right? This is an extra job, an extra level for my current job. Oh, wait.
On to the next
I didn't think about that. It does it based on... It doesn't give you, like, a full bars XP. It just gets you to your next level. Which means that it's now... yeah, you should only use that at the beginning of a level, huh? I should keep that in mind. Barmaid, host, breaker, idol shot. Dragon or Dojima. Yeah, party... What's Kiryu's job? XP at right now? What's it at? Can I tell? Exclusive job for Kiryu. Making sure that the lady in my TV can't smell my fear. And she recalls his many fighting styles and nothing mastery. In all my time with the demo, I never managed to figure out how the heat moves work, so I'm going to hope they properly teach me that now. Let's customize some stuff here. Honolulu City Lights. Let's take out Comp Smith and let's go. What do we got? Hell yeah. As long as you're happy. 2 Ace of Diamonds. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, actually, this is fitting for right now, isn't it? I feel like I kind of wasted that job growth book, but whatever. Oh yeah, if let's say Amazon or Best Buy doesn't ship Persona at a time that'll allow it to arrive early on Thursday, I'm not worried. I get to play this more. This game rules. You know? Like, I'm not particularly fussed about Reload coming early or not. You know? It'd be awesome, but I don't need it. But yeah. Time to really scrounge again. Gotta get off of these conversion rates, goddamn. Iron Shark. Even when I fucking run down and grab these, huh? Cigarette butt, ugh. Justice.
Whoa, where'd this rain come from? I heard Hawaii gets a lot of sudden showers, but I didn't expect it to be this quick.
These magazines. In the mist. Why is it pause the music for those? Wait, oh that's weird. Some of these treasure events don't pause the music, but this does? But these don't? Oh, if I pick up something new, it pauses it. Okay. No. This all text is thrown out of the map. So if you get close to them, it adds them to the map. That's good.
Hey.
The hell you want? All we want is a drink. Mind stepping aside. Thirsty, huh? Guess you're gonna need to pay the cover charge. Wow, I thought these assholes were only in Japan. Shows how much I've traveled. The thing about scum is they grow in the ugliest parts of just about everywhere. You two can talk shit all you want, but if you ain't paying, you better start paying. The funny thing I'm noticing is, like, okay, how do I put this? I'm of the opinion that, like, learning one language is hard enough, right? So, learning a second is, like... Learning a second language indicates to me a level of intelligence and sophistication and proficiency that I don't think I could ever aspire to, right? I'm having enough trouble figuring out English, to be honest. Like, I live in Canada, and French was a non-starter from the beginning, you know? That shit wasn't happening. So, when I see thugs like this, who are not being presented with brackets around their text, which means they're not actually speaking English. The game has made it clear that that's what it means when they're speaking English. That means we have, right in front of us, people that are clearly fairly intelligent because they all speak English and Japanese. Right now, they're all speaking Japanese. I just really want to take that for a second and analyze that, because that means that these dudes are intelligent enough and to know multiple languages, but also because they don't look like They look like American citizens to me. You know, that maybe that's me being judgmental. But like, you know, they look like Americans. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. So like, the idea of people who learned Japanese, which indicates a level of sophistication of wanting to reach out and understand the world around you, which would presumably mean you're not the type of person who goes around running around getting into fistfights every which way you go, right? So these dudes know multiple languages, and we can remember, this isn't just for these guys. You can apply this to any character from here on out in America that speaks Japanese. These dudes became haters. These dudes became bilingual just to be haters. Like, these dudes decided to learn a second language so that they could hate more. They could be haters more efficiently. I'm gonna cry. That's so stupid. I love it. Alright, and this is presumably our Kiryu tutorial, because Kiryu has a bunch of unique stuff to know about. The living legend, Kiryu's job, Dragon of Dojima, allows him to switch between 3 styles of fighting. Additionally, Kiryu deals increased damage when attacking nearby enemies. On your turn, select any of the following: Brawler, Balance, Speed, Rush, Power. My thing is, Kiryu, these seem so essential to making Kiryu still feel like Kiryu in combat. I can't imagine wanting to switch his job in 90% of situations. I will probably do it to get some unique moves along the way, but like to throw into his arsenal, because there's those growth moves that you keep when you leave certain jobs, right? But like, this is too much work to not have Kiryu play like this 90% of the time. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, Brawler, Balanced, Rush, Speed, Boost, Power. Brawler. Well-balanced style with the unique ability to carry out powerful heat actions. Trigger heat actions by performing basic attacks when approaching enemies or objects or meeting certain situational conditions. Okay. By performing basic attacks when approaching objects or enemies or meeting certain situational conditions. So basically, heat actions trigger on regular attacks only in specific situations or when using specific environmental objects. Okay. Situational conditions. I wish, hopefully, the regular games have a list. Regular games, I shouldn't say that. These games are turn-based RPGs now. In the brawler games, in the brawler RPGs, the brawler games, they always have a list of all the heat moves in the menu somewhere, and I always check that at the beginning of each game coming out, because I need to see what's on offer, right? Like, what do I have by default, what do I not? And I have a feeling this game's not going to have anything like that, which is a bummer, because I would like to know what these unique certain situational conditions are.
You don't want to stick out. Let's make this quick.
Right. Approach the enemy near the telephone pole and try to animate that. Oh, it says heat action up there. Did it do that before? Essence of Pole Crush. Yo. That's awesome. I did do one in the demo, but clearly they weren't turned off. I don't know. The rush style may not excel in raw power or defense, but it compensates with overwhelming speed, which allows your turn to come by much faster and make 2 basic attacks in succession. Capitalize on the wider range of movement to close the distance and rain a flurry of deadly attacks on your enemies. However, Kiryu won't stop to pick up nearby objects or perform follow-up attacks.
Allow me a real fight. It's all about your swing. You want to change it up for each opponent.
Goddamn. V-Style. The V-Style sacrifices agility and range for attack and defense. Sorry, one second. I think I bit my lip. Uh-huh. Bleeding! Yay! Trying to put a fucking cloth on my lip for a bit. If I sound fucking weird, sorry. Deal with it. It'll only be for a bit. Basic attack becomes a grapple, which deals heavy damage to guarding enemies. Oh. That's the grapple by default. Interesting. Despite lacking mobility, you can dish out the pain once an enemy gets in range and make nearby enemies suffer too.
Here we go.
See you try.
Fuck yeah. That's a wrap for the tutorial. Switch back to Brawler and head to the demolish the flavor style. Goddamn. Ah! Can you not defend a perfect guard while you're on the ground? I actually don't know.
Allow me.
Let's make this quick. You're in it now. What'd you expect? Dragon of Dojima don't mess around.
Yeah.
Here we go. Time to take out the truck.
No holding back. Don't get caught.
Comes in quick. Interesting that even on the basic attack he has access to those, huh? There we go.
Allow me.
The action? Damn, there was one, but I missed it. Actually, no, I want to guard.
Here we go.
I feel like I can still get this.
Think you can handle this? Let's make this quick.
Okay, yeah, I just noticed that. I thought, what if I switch to Rush and then switch to something else? It reels you back in.
No holding back.
Interesting.
Let's go.
He's guarding, so, guard break. Doesn't seem to be a follow-up button on that guard break, though. Jesus Christ, I got 150 bucks?
Getting stronger.
We must have robbed those guys. There's no other excuse. I guess we kind of rob every guy that you beat up in this series, don't know that I think about it. Just flies out like fucking GTA money. Bad idea. Sorry about that, brother. Brother! Let's just leave this, okay? Leave you this, okay? Jeez, they paid us instead. Guess we're the toll boys. Guess we're the toll boys, man.
Hey there.
There are a lot of guys around here. You have to be careful, though. Some of them know what they're doing. Better safe than sorry, right? Especially when it comes to protecting yourself. Let's carry a weapon.
Oh.
Got it. I can't imagine you'd say that lightly. I mean, I guess there are some nasty dudes here, but a weapon? I guess there are some nasty dudes here, but a weapon? Yamabiko over there might be just the place. Oh? That looks like a souvenir shop, though. You sure they'll have what we need?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You can't underestimate souvenir. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, you can't underestimate souvenir shops these days. They sell a pretty wide variety, and even the cheaper stuff's good quality. Should give us an edge. You know, something just clicked for me about Daryl's performance, which is Daryl only did Kiryu when he's meant to be oppositional and like huge wall tough guy, and I do think the voice was correct, and I do think there was still room to hear him do the silly stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, we got to hear some of the silly stuff in his voice lines in the Ichiban Confections minigame, if you bought that DLC with him as a character. So you could hear some of his reads on like the sillier lines, but Young's performance might be overall more applicable to the fact that Kiryu is sort of a dumb nerd and weirdo at many times too, you know? You could probably get something pretty nice with the toll you got from this one.
Wow.
Maybe I'll try and imitate the Young voice a little. See if I can find that inflection point that maybe I can work with. There might be something there. I'll see what I can do. I'm not making any promises to make. I'm certainly not saying, oh, I could do it better. I'm not saying that at all. Just like, I might be able to pull something out of me, and be happy with it. You know, I practice my voice acting, so to speak. I'm gonna quickly check something. which is, oh, you know what I'm now noticing is that I have not plugged that, oh, right. Yeah, there's a charger that I normally plug into console. It's USB to USB Type-C to Type-C. I'm going to use that to charge the headset sometimes. I'm going to see if the headset is low enough on charge to where I can charge back up now. Let's see. No, absolutely not. Okay. I have a timer set for like 4:30, but I actually have a feeling it probably won't be that long. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna check my, oh god, I got all this fucking tissue shit in my mouth. I'm gonna check the tracking on my, on the charger for the PC. Still out for delivery, 2:45 to 4:45. So, okay, fair enough. Still nothing much to worry about there. Yeah, again, when it gets here, I do have to go run and get it, and then I have to quickly unpack it, quickly plug the computer in, get the computer moving, and then we'll be back to this. I will not be pausing the stream for that, just so we're clear on that. I'm just gonna run and go as fast as I can. It's an exact copy of it's the exact same type of charger as the last one I bought in last year. This charger lasted a year, and then it exploded last night, which was great. Yeah. Just to tell that story real quick, basically what happened was I went away for the weekend, and I hadn't actually plugged it in all weekend, and then I turned the computer on when I got home and plugged it back in. I plugged I plugged the other end into the computer. It was fine. By the way, the computer's fine, as far as I know, at least. I plugged it in, and then my whole room went white, and I was like, "Oh!" And again, to plug it in, the charging box is behind me, right? So I couldn't see it at the time, but my room flashed white, and I'm like, "Oh!" And then I started hearing something smell like burning, and I'm like, "That's bad," because it's sitting on the cat tree, which is like all fucking fuzz, right? It's bad. I look, the charging cable has like an exposed wire because it's old and I haven't taken. I've taken as good a care of it as I can, but like it gets a little ruffled around as I move the computer a lot, right? And then the part where the wire was exposed, which thankfully isn't on the end that goes straight to the PC, it was on the opposite end, so I don't think it affected the PC. But I look, and it's completely separated, which to me tells me that the wire just popped off violently. So that was interesting. So yeah, I have a new set coming today. That's only a minor upgrade for him. I should maybe do that for you. Okay. Yeah, give that to Kiryu because he needs something. Rough lumber. Yeah, sure. Sexy man. We should get that for Eric because he'll need that relatively soon. Even though I just used all my money. But thanks, Kiryu. Snowflakes I love Snowflakes. I'm glad that track is here. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to be a very weird fit for this very tropical location.
I'm feeling good.
1 second. Just thought about something. Withdraw. I did withdraw some money before I left Japan. I did stash a chunk of my money before I left Japan, so I actually do have a little more. That's good. Modular construction, dude. I'm so happy. Look at all this. I know Gene Park on Twitter. He was wonderful, and you should follow him. He has a lot of great insights, if you don't already. He looks for the Wapo, you know, that aging place. He's like the only valuable person there. Maybe that's too harsh, but, you know, he's not like an old fuddy-duddy. He's like, he's cool, right? He was talking about, like, when he lived in Japan, or sorry, in Hawaii, when he lived in Hawaii, and how like this game is just like completely perfect as a recreation. Like it even, you can see the building he used to live in the skyline. I don't think it's actually an explorable area, but the explorable area is just outside. Real quick, I was talking about this a minute ago, and now I'm realizing that I forgot to fully address it. That IGN article that I mentioned that said they bring back Yakuza's most infamous character. And again, I didn't read the article because, in case I'm wrong, but in my head, I feel like they're talking about this guy, right? Like, I feel like that's what this is. Because this is, I said this in the demo stream as well, but I'll say it again. And I immediately picked up on this. This is Andre Richardson. In other words, one of the main villains of Yakuza 3, who, I just remembered how he originally died, and it actually might be even more fucking insane than the fucking, than fucking Kashiwagi's survival. But anyway, basically Andre Richardson, and I'm saying his name very funnily because that's how Kiryu pronounced it in 3, is a US CIA agent who comes to basically, he's embroiled in the plot to break up Kiryu's orphanage, basically. That's not exactly what's happening, but that's kind of what's happening, so I'm just going to leave it at that, in case maybe you'll check it out one day. I think it's the weakest of the series, but it's also, like, got the most important stuff in it, in a lot of ways, in the opening act, which is the best part of the game. The opening hours with the kids, it's like a reverse Kingdom Hearts 2, where some people just, like, they hate that opening segment in Kingdom Hearts 2 the first time, and then they love it. Actually, I guess in that sense it's very similar. The opening segment is slow, and you're like, when's the Yakuza plot gonna start? And then you get to the Yakuza plot, and you're like, shit, I wish I could go back to the kids now. Because it's easily the series' weakest Yakuza plot. But anyway, in terms of like the crime stuff. But he is a CIA agent that speaks English at Kiryu a bunch, and then just fucking, Kiryu's like, because he doesn't speak English. And then the villain of that game grabs him, and they jump off of the roof of the Millennium Tower together, and are never seen again for obvious reasons because they jumped off the roof of the Millennium Tower together. And I guess the implication with him being alive. Again, Kashiwagi gets gunned down by a fucking gun turret in Kiryu's arms in the same game, actually. That's also in 3, now that I think about it. And, like, he's gunned down by a fucking helicopter minigun, like, a bazillion bullets, but he's also the guy who runs Survive Bar in 7, and also earlier in this game, was by David Hayter now, funnily enough. And it's like, the series is just at a point of, like, no, we don't care. We don't care that this guy could not have possibly survived. He's here.
Kasuga, meet the bartender.
I'm scared to read that IGN article in case they're not actually talking about this guy.
At least it's good for
I wouldn't be
thoughts.
shocked if IGN didn't realize that this is who I would think is the most fucking
I'm Ichiban
infamous
Kasuga.
Yakuza character.
Kiryu's-san here's been all sorts of help to me lately.
Is that so? Well, the pleasure's all mine, Kasuga.
Hey, it's Fred
Now
Tatasky,
we're all
of course it is.
acquainted. How about we have a drink?
Sure, it'd be an honor.
I'm very curious what all the English voice acting is like in the Japanese version, because the English voice acting in 7, or sorry, in 3 is like hilariously bad. It's just the worst. Hey. I really hope it'll stay on while we're talking, but I have a feeling it won't. What do we want? Wait. I just want to know if this is fucking, you know, English now. No. How about you? Hey, this is English. Okay, we do have English podcasts. Okay, well, we will come back to that. Now that I know that there are English podcasts, we'll listen to those. What was I gonna play? I was gonna play... There, yeah. I really hope it doesn't cut for the cutscene, but I think it inevitably will.
Kasuga.
Alright, ready to drink? I'd be honored.
Yes.
It'd be an honor. Okay, of course not. Oh, there we go. That's so good. Thank God. That was a huge problem in 7. It's like, oh, hey, look at all this music you can play in the bar. It stops playing the minute you do anything.
Sure does. Sorry to make you pay for it. I feel like such a dumbass. But man, ain't nothing like drinking up and chowing down in Hawaii.
Glad to hear you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, well, it's been a hell of a journey so far. From the moment I came here, I've had nothing.
So I guess fucking Andre Richardson used a grappling hook to get away from Nina or something.
Getting sucked into local trouble's never easy, is it?
That's for sure.
In Yakuza, if you don't see a fucking body, that motherfucker jumped into space.
Everything you've done for me.
Okay, but I won't be holding my breath.
Seriously, I'm not talking out of my ass here. For me, getting to help you's a privilege. So whatever I gotta do, just say the word, and it's done.
All right. I can tell you mean it. Thanks for the offer, Kasuga.
Hey, anytime, Kiryu-san. It really is an honor.
Well, here's to our strange reunion.
Right on. Cheers!
I love the idea that fucking Andre Richardson was like, yeah, I'm done with this CIA shit. They asked me to jump off a building. It's gonna be some shit like, no, who am I kidding? They're not even gonna address that he's alive. They're not even gonna address that it's the same guy. Like, fucking, they're literally just not even gonna bother. As you spend time with your friends, your bond with them will deepen. Deeper bonds will bestow many advantages, such as tag team skills and powerful combo attacks. There are lots of ways to deepen your bonds. Engage in party chats, give gifts, play minigames together, and cooperate in battle. Play minigames together is interesting, actually. Was that a thing in 7? Was that an option? That you could, like, play golf with someone or, you know, do shit like that? I don't remember. But that sounds really lively.
Sleep all day? It's getting close to noon.
The same song has been playing all night.
Kiryu-san, why are you here?
I love that the music is like tinny because it's a couple floors down. It's really good.
Hell, why am I here?
For reference, we never left the bar. After you passed out at the counter, I had to lug you up here myself.
Oh, my bad. Strange. I can usually drink way more than that.
Guess you were pretty exhausted. A good night's sleep can help.
I'm
feeling 110%
almost 2 hours
now.
on this. My thought process right now is we are about to get to the segment where Eric joins, which is the part where the game opens a little, assuming the structure is the same as the demo. Maybe the sub-stories were moved around, I don't know. I would actually like it if they were in different parts of the game. That would actually be better overall. But, like, my thought process here is, fucking, how do I put this? I figure maybe if that's how it opens up again, maybe I'll cut the stream when I have Eric and the game has opened up on the map like that, and then I'll be able to come back at a later point, maybe today, maybe not today, I don't know yet, and figure out what I'm going to do with that, because that seems like a pretty good time to, you know, cut it out and then go do my other stuff, but at the same time, it's also kind of like, I don't know, it feels maybe not like the smartest idea to do that until I have the laptop, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't really make a ton of sense, especially because restarting the stream without the laptop is a fucking pain in the ass. I tried to get the stream going this morning without the laptop because I can't really turn it on right now. I don't trust how much battery it has left. It was a fucking pain in the ass. It is a nightmare to get all those links up going properly on the tablet. Like, it is so much more stressful than it should be, and it takes so much longer, and I don't know why. You'd think if anything it'd be faster and more convenient, but apparently not. But anyway.
Good. Then it's time we headed out.
Right, to Akane-san's house.
I left the car out in front of my hotel. We'll take that to get there.
Sounds good.
All right. So they're going straight to the house now, then.
You're up early.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to park my ass upstairs my first time here.
Honestly, it's no problem. I used to charge per night, but that was long ago. Nowadays, that room's only good for storage. If you ever need a roof over your head or a place to speak in private, feel free to make yourself at home.
Really? Awful kind of you, man.
I'm so fucking
I never thought I'd
curious
say this, but
about that guy's voice in Japanese. You can now hang out at Revolve. At a hangout, there are a number of activities to choose from. Spend time with friends, chat with the bartender, reminisce on good old times, or let the music flow through you. Chill with friends. A hangout is a good time to give your friends gifts. Try to choose a present that fits your buddy's preferences. Chat up with the staff. Hit up the bar staff to order food and drinks, or drop off ingredients to have them prepared into healing items. Okay. Reminiscence. Flip through the album on the second floor to recall the little conversations you had along the journey. Interesting. Get groovy. Take any CDs or cassette radios that you want to take to the jukebox.
Yeah, you bet. See you around.
Let me check that gambling hall thing, like where that is. Let's see. Gambling hall item exchange. The one in Hawaii is southeast of Revolve Bar across Fuji Street. Actually, I think I remember where that is. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, you've got a crawdad on you, haven't you? Huh? Yeah, she's right there. Oh, yeah. Sorry. It actually slips my mind sometimes. Wait, does this place not allow animals? No need to worry. It's more than welcome here. I've had some shellfish recipes in mind lately, in fact. Man, this one's looking nice and fat.
Whoa.
Whoa. Nancy's part of the team. She's not for cooking. Is that so? What a pity. Well, I'll leave her if you say so. If you say so. Consider Revolve open to her as well. I wonder if facilities that don't unlock on the map until you get close to enough to them. Just be sure to keep an eye on her. If she wanders into a hot, buttered frying pan while I'm cooking, I can't be held accountable. Yeah. She'll be careful.
Aloha!
It's a very modeled lady. More specific model than anybody else. Man, people sure are friendly around here. Really brightens up your day. Super different than back home. Welcome to Hawaii, motherfucker!
Oh, are you a customer? Aloha!
Choose an answer within a given amount of time. Remaining silent, either by not selecting an answer or failing to choose in time, is also an option. Note that the content of your answer won't change based on how long you take. Okay. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aren't you a friendly one?
Just doing what I can.
I wonder if Andre Richardson's voice in Japanese is like the dude that used to do it, who I thought was he did so bad, but I also think that was like part of the direction. I've heard the voice other places, but I don't know the guy's name.
Hey, are you a customer? I don't think we've met before.
Oh, yeah. I'm Ichiban Kasuga. Kiryu-san said this place was his favorite, so I wanted to check it out.
Kiryu-san? Are you two friends? Oh my god, isn't he the coolest? Kiryu-san, I mean, he's so refined, but also so dark and doleful. The way he sits at the bar mulling over his drink, like the whole world's hanging over him.
Oh my god.
I know better than to pry about his past, of course, but nothing gets by me neither. I can promise you that. Fact is, I just melt into puddles every time he looks into the distance and goes, Soka. Don't think I haven't noticed he's got that cute, naive side to him too. Like...
Yeah, she really seems to like Kiryu-san. I didn't think girls
Sorry,
went for
I
guys
got
like
kinda
him.
carried away there. Don't tell him I said anything, okay? Did I introduce myself? I'm Kay. I work here at Reborn.
Kay.
Nice to meet you, Ichiban.
Hi, Kay.
Likewise. I just got here, so I got no idea where things are, and kinda all alone. Think you can give me the lowdown?
That's so? Then I know the perfect thing for you. You know Aloha Links yet?
Oh, okay.
What's
Aloha
that?
Links. Not Drink Links, Aloha
Only
Links.
the trendiest fucking community app we can find in Hawaii. Everyone's using it now.
So it's for, like, people around town?
Yeah, it's basically our own little social network. And you can friend people on it just by saying hi. Hawaii's so easygoing. It makes sense something so casual will get popular, you know. All you need to do is walk up to someone and give them an aloha, and the app takes care of the rest. Works like magic.
Right, this is
I'm
the
not
thing
from
where you
here
can wave to
originally.
people.
For a while, I had trouble fitting in. And I was like, what the hell? Whose ass do I have to kick to meet some motherfuckers around here?
I wonder if that was part of the
With the
problem.
app, I made a bunch of friends practically overnight. Now I feel more at home in Hawaii than I did back in Georgia.
Oh, no kidding. Well, it definitely sounds interesting. Any chance you can put it on my phone, too?
Bet your ass I will. Let me install it for you.
Aloha Links have been added and installed on Kasuga's smartphone. So wait, Aloha Links are actually different than Drink Links. For some reason, based on some of the language in the demo, I must have assumed that they had renamed Drink Links to Aloha Links. That's interesting. Aloha Links users are marked with a special icon over their heads. By using emotes to engage with these characters, you can become friends with them. The friend gauge serves as an indicator of your bond. Once it's maxed, you and your pals become best buddies. As Kasuga gains more of these, his personality will improve, so try to make lots of friends. Interesting. Friend gauge serves as an indicator of your bond. So you get personality traits up by doing these too. Interesting. Is it just charisma, or is it like all of them? Well, in fairness, I can also see, maybe if I go look at some of those again. Well, apparently there's a launch trailer for Reload. I would say, oh no, I might spoil something, but
I'll give it a go.
What are you guys chatting out here? I mean, you done shopping?
Oh, hey there, boss. Perfect timing. Go ahead and give it a whirl on the bartender, Ichiban.
Oh god.
Oh, for real? He uses it too?
Oh yeah. You wouldn't know it looking at him, but he's crazy about it. Try flashing him a greeting real quick.
It's fun.
All right.
It's so good.
Aloha.
Aloha.
You are now friends with bartender. Yeah, with
The
confidence.
old
Okay,
man's got a
interesting.
pretty
It's not
open
just
mind for this
charisma.
stuff. I like that about him. Go ahead and take a look at your app now. You should already be friends.
Yay! Bronze member. And list? Oh my god, there's so many. Buddy, wait, what's the difference between buddies and friends? Despite his mysterious appearance, he knows how to party. He loves karaoke and says that a certain Japanese song is his top pick. Oh god, which one?
Whoa, you're right. This really is cool.
Right? Pretty fun, huh? Check out the profiles of the people you greet. It's a great way to learn more about them. Try doing favors and shopping locally, too. Before long, I bet you'll have friends coming out of your assholes.
Right on. Okay then. Guess I'll cruise around and make some friends. Maybe I'll try going for 100. Why not?
Ha! That's the spirit,
That's so
motherfucker!
Hey, if you were finished, get back to work.
Yes, sir! Catch you later,
Oh,
guy.
she's great!
See you around.
Oh, Dawn! I completely forgot.
Huh? Oh, what's that?
Adoy?
My friend request.
Ah.
We're friends now, too.
It's true.
Aren't we?
But
Bye-bye,
I'm still not ready to
Ichiban.
charge.
Come again if you ever need some big-ass shoulder to lean on. And bring my husband with you.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh.
See ya!
You are now friends with Kay. Okay. Jesus.
See you later, friend.
Welcome to Hawaii, motherfucker! Oh my god. Finding more friends. Dog! Some Aloha Link users are friended through actions rather than simple greetings. You can raise your friendship with them in various ways, such as giving them gifts or patronizing their businesses. A friend in need. The world can be a dangerous place, and sometimes you'll come across friends from Aloha Links in distress. If you're ready for a fight, you can try dispersing their would-be assailants. Your mutual is sure to be highly appreciative. Check information on your friends. Check the profiles and friendships meters of your friends and best buddies through the Aloha Links app on your smartphone. God, this kid is so fucking big. He's like, what the fuck were you doing? Okay, Kiryu-san. Sorry for the wait. You ready now? Yes, sir! Alright. The car I'm using is over at my hotel. We'll go straight there. Sounds good. Let's get going. Yeah, they trimmed a lot of fat in the demo to get you to do things a little quicker. But that's okay with me. I think that, yeah, so wait, so I'm trying to remember, there was, which of these streets? Yeah, there was a thing, one of these, let's see, one in Hawaii is southeast of Revolve Bar, cross Fuji Street, and then go southeast into the alley. Okay, cross Fuji Street, southeast. Okay, so southeast from Revolve, so this way? Okay, let's see. I got you, don't worry, we're here. Okay, scrap metal, no real use.
Hey! Aloha!
It'd be kind of nice if I could choose to play as Kiryu at certain times, but I guess maybe that's part of the story's threading, you know? Oh! Unique scene? Okay, interesting. That's weird. I'm getting some pretty heavy vibes from this spot. Hey, the hell are you staring at? Keep walking, tourist.
Sup?
Can I ask what's going on inside? As a matter of fact, no, you can't. Piss off. Sheesh, this guy's a brick wall. I gotta know, though. This could very well be the most dangerous place in Hawaii. Okay, I should regroup. Make myself more foolhardy, maybe, and then I might be able to get through to him. Yeah, sorry. So what that basically means is, hey, get your confidence up. I wouldn't mind for the sake of getting that music. What is it? It's, wait. MT attacks. Oh, wait, are none of these for, like, the personality stuff? I thought they were. Huh. Interesting. So I just realized my monitoring stream isn't caught up. Okay, there we go. Huh. Interesting. Is there a way to check how close I am to getting Kiryu up a level in his job? Like, can I check that somehow? Yeah, wait, weren't the red ones the skills that you keep no matter what? Essence of Kali Sticks, Essence of Dagger, Essence of the Kamaki People, Essence of Sweeping, Pistol. Takes out a gun, fair enough. Well, Kiryu disdains senseless murder. He's a cunning marksman nonetheless. That's really good. Essence of Remembrance, so interesting. Essence of the Dragon God, hey. And for my personality, which means I'm not getting those tracks until I get the confidence up to the next tier. Interesting. It's actually already up at level 2, so it needs to be... What was the tier it wanted? What's inside? Foolhardy. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so not getting into the gambling hall as of yet, as it seems. Oh, wait, eh?
Hello?
Yuji!
Hello?
Nah, can't just spam it. Gotta find them again.
Hey! Hello? Hey.
Kajiko!
I can handle anything.
What do you want?
Oh.
I'll sue you! Bring it on!
I'll sue you! Bring it on! Whoa! Getting that Majima shit on me. Okay, Jesus. Damn, that's some damage you got there. Hero's healing. I have kindness.
Brace yourself! Safety first! That's right!
That's good. That's good recovery, actually.
Come on, let's go!
Time to take out the trash.
Okay, let's move up. Ooh, okay.
Here we go.
Let's make this quick.
Weapon attack. Bro? Dang, fun. These guys are actually a little bit higher level than I was realizing. Two you me, but saves. Yes, he does.
Let's get it done.
Having these two together is the best. That's fine. Oh, no, wait. We're level 8 and 9. I'm not worried. Okay. That's some Tonfa. It's got a villain. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. He kept all those. It didn't knock him into his friend. Interesting. Man, the timing on that's actually pretty rough. Ooh, we're getting in there. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Yikes.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
There you go.
Thanks, yo. Let's get it done.
Yeah, we're actually gonna need to do hero healing again. I can't yell kill you as well, damn it.
Open wide. No dying allowed. Much better.
Oh.
Allow me.
There. Watkins and Wells.
I'll take you on.
Brace yourself. Nice knowing you.
There we go.
Not an enemy in sight.
All right. I just realized. Yeah, it's important. Because, like, yeah, brings back memories that I don't have. Oh, Siobhan, I was creeping on your profile. How many friends you have? Friends you've made. It must be having fun, right? There's some more app stuff I could tell you about Revolve. Come talk to me, bring for you. And go to meet Getting the whole series in chronological order was absolutely the right choice for me personally. Gosh, new friend now we're putting this off again. Okay, there are a lot of sub-stories on the map, is what I'm now quickly realizing. Wow, okay. Should I maybe go do the story thing and get Eric? And then do those? Huh. I might want to strongly consider that, honestly. Jeez. I feel like we're kind of, you know, running on me here in that respect.
You'll regret it. Let's do it.
Alternately, I guess I could try and, you know, okay, we'll do them. Oh, missed! You're right. Geometry. There's a way to reel them in. Oh. Yikes.
Ass kicking time.
There we go.
I'm not out yet.
Yikes. Ah.
Let's get it done. You still got beef?
Oh, he's not out yet, but shit. It ain't looking good.
I'll take one. Got no choice.
Celebrated hero. Uh-oh. No! Oh, he's not actually down. But ah!
Let's get it done.
Yikes. It's a little rough out there. Might really need our friend.
Hello.
Actually, none of our supposed to auto recover right now, sure. Yeah, I might want to strongly consider that. Whoa, hold up, what the fuck is that? Casual, oh shit. Sneakers. Okay. Helmet. It looks like it actually took those items away from Nanba and Nadachi, which I did not expect them to do, and I'm really, really happy that they did that, because that's really helpful. You know what? Probably better that this is on PC, and then Kiryu gets the MP up, personally. Oh, no, wait. I wanted that in the exact opposite order. Is that what I did? Yes, it is. Okay, fine. That's fine.
Good stuff.
Is there one of those health restorable things around here? Because it's been a little rough out here. It's been a little rough. I don't think I should go do this next story thing without fucking getting that first, you know? Yeah. Yeesh. 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 How's that charger delivery coming, Amazon? Oh, I see the map now. You are the next stop. Oh, it's gonna be here, like, within minutes. Wonderful. Well, guess what? Then I'm gonna wait on that, notification. Okay. Not wait, like, right now. Like, we're gonna go rest up first, and then we'll head back. But, yeah, we're gonna go upstairs. I guess I also could have ate at a restaurant, but oh well. Reminisce. Table talks. Huh. Interesting. Party chats. Interesting. There we go. Okay. From there, am I allowed to put materials? No, I still can't put away those yet. Wait. Greatly increases job XP obtained from battle. Wait, what gear slot is that in? I'm actually incredibly unsure about that. I don't see it anywhere. Weird. Hello, Nancy. How are you liking the air in Hawaii? Chirp. Do crawfish chirp? Is that a thing? Oh, I don't know about that. Found a grenade up at the top floor. You know what? Actually, that does make sense for this bar. It does. What? Oh, when you gift certain items to your friends or folks around town, take your friends to chill at hangouts like Survive and Evolve, and give them presents to further deepen your bonds. Check what gifts you've got on you, and navigating to items in the pause menu, then using L1/R1 to cycle to the other tab. Okay. She said she had something she wanted to tell me, right?
Okay.
What friends you've got now? People around town are so friendly, you just say hi, huh? Speaking of that, did you know you can make friends in ways other than say hi? Give some coffee to the sleepy security guard when you get lower links. See, doing little favors can go a long way. Ordered more food here. Think you and I might get along better? You're a hell of a saleswoman. Here's this one on the house. Here, for our friendship. I love this stuff. Fighter's Binding. I appreciate it. What might that be? Increases max HP by 40. Yeah. Fair enough. Sounds like my package has arrived at the door. Which is pretty much what I wanted anyway. Oh, let's actually go back upstairs real quick, and now that I think about it. There we go. Now he's back to his full health. It makes sense that he should be a little healthier than Kid. Well, actually, maybe that's not 100% true. So.
Aloha!
What's up?
Hey!
You seem lively.
Welcome.
Feeling worn out. Packed with nutrients. Damn! Oh, it's fruit? It's my own personal blend. I don't keep it on the regular menu. It's not a service I provide to just anyone. Seeing as you're a regular, you have the fruits. I could make more in the future. Seriously? Thanks a lot. All I gotta do is bring you fruit? Sure. In fact, I can also whip something up with any herbs you find in the city. And my seafood dishes are amazing. Bring me any that you find, you'll be glad you did. Actually, I've heard of a few establishments here in town that offer similar services. Get greedy with ingredients. Fruits and herbs you acquire in the city, as well as the ingredients like seafood, can be made into powerful healing items for size revolve. You can have these prepared at places like Cowella Market, and Golden Grace Green Grocery. Jesus, that's a name.
Aloha.
No. Sorry about that. What will it be today? Order? Maybe not while we are short on cash.
Thank you.
But we'll definitely get there. Go through there? No. Okay, so let me check. I'm pretty sure that charger just got delivered. Let's see if that's accurate. In fact, it was. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, because the timing on this is a little too serendipitous. I am going to kill the stream. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill the stream. I'm going to kill the stream. I'm going to go set up the laptop. I'm going to go set that stuff up. I'm going to go start doing my catch-up, because as I can clearly see here, the game has unlocked a very decent amount of side stuff, including the even though the next sequence with Eric. Well, I mean, I've already technically streamed it, so I'm not really worried about that. So I'll probably go do that. I'll probably go do a bunch of these again, we're not by any means streaming this whole game. Jesus. But yeah, I'll be coming back with it every now and then on stream, decently frequently. So 2.5 hour stream. That's a little under what I would have maybe wanted for like a full stream, but at the same time, the timing seems to be a little too like serendipitous. On right as all these pop on the map, that's when laptop gets here. So I'm gonna call that fate and just say that makes sense to me. Again, I didn't actually plan to do a second stream today, so yeah. I'm gonna go clean up a bunch of stuff in this game. I'm gonna go do side missions. I'm gonna go listen to music. I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go explore Hawaii. Maybe I'll come back and stream more of this tonight, later. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let's see. Right now, I'm just thinking I'm just gonna vibe and I'm gonna have fun. And yeah, when it's time, I'll come back. And yeah, if let's say for example, Reload does not, or let's say I don't end up streaming again until later. When Reload drops, we gonna pop the hell off. Is what we gonna do. Let me tell you that. All right. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this stream. Maybe I'll stream more tonight. If I do, I won't be here. There'll be progression having been made. And I'll catch you up on any plot that happens that I feel is worth talking about. But again, this is not a sequential series of streams at all. This is just me vibing. And you vibing with me. So yeah, calling it right there. Have a nice. Oh, yeah, that's got come. Okay, never mind. They're not coming. Okay. See ya.